Let's talk about the residential property condition disclosure statement. This form is required in South Carolina and it ensures that buyers are fully informed about your home's condition. It is a vital part in the selling process and it promotes transparency and protects you and the buyer. So, the purpose of this form is to disclose any known issues with the property, from anything structural to systems to appliances. And by completing this form, you're not only complying with state law, but you're also building trust with the buyers and being very upfront and honest about your home's condition. So, how to complete the form, you'll kind of see that there's going to be a questionnaire. You'll answer each question by marking either yes, no, or no representation. So if you mark yes, it is that you are aware of an issue. And when you select yes, you will have the option to provide more details. If you say no, you are saying that there is no issue with that specific item. And if you choose no representation, or check no representation, this is an option only if you genuinely don't have knowledge to answer that question or that section. It is important to be accurate and thorough. So if you've had any repairs done or know of any issues, or if you've had them resolved, just make sure to disclose. So some of the key sections in here is the water supply and sanitary sewage disposal systems. So you'll want to disclose anything about your water, any issues are there any issues with your water or water systems, structural components. You also want to know what kind of water and what kind of water sources you have, what kind of pipes you have, things like that. So that's where all of that goes. Here, you'll want to talk about structural components. So this talks about the roof, the foundation, fireplaces, windows, any structural repairs or modifications to the home. So they'll want to know the year of the roof and things like that. When was the structure built? Things like that. And then systems and appliances. So this is going to be your HVAC system, your wiring, any plumbing, built-in appliances, fixtures, things like that. So you'll want to disclose anything with that. And then, of course, the age of the HVAC, if you're able to provide that. And then pest history. So you'll want to disclose any kind of, if you've had any kind of pest infestation, termite treatments. If you do have a termite bond on the property, this is where you'll want to disclose all of that. Zoning and restrictions. So this is where you need to include details about any easements to the property, any zoning laws that you might be aware of, flood zones, or any type of HOA restrictions that might apply specifically to your property. That's where that goes in this section here. And then there's some other things in here as well, environmental things. Most of this doesn't apply to a lot of people, but if it does apply to you, make sure that you disclose. Okay, so why is this all important? And of course, here, if you have any explanation, it can go here. If you've said yes to anything, it would go down here in this text box. So why is this important to complete this as accurately as possible? So it is legal protection. It shields you from any liability, showing that you've disclosed any known issues. It gains buyer trust through giving transparency, builds confidence in the buyers, and helping the sale process move on smoothly. And then if there's any known issues or anything like that, it helps everyone kind of know what's going on. So if you list your property and a new issue arises, let's say there is a leak that happens, hopefully not, knock on wood, but if there was a leak that was to happen after you fill this out, you would want to disclose that happened. We would fill this disclosure out again. So it's not something that you necessarily fill out once and it covers you. If there are new issues that ever happen to your home, you'll want to disclose that. And this is just a protection for you. You don't want to get down the line and not disclose. So by being honest and thorough, it protects you, ensures a smooth transaction, and I'm here to guide you every step of the way along the process. So if you have any questions about this form, please do not hesitate to reach out.